Bacteria, the back door to our stomach's cafeteria and the invincible rulers of the earth. For 2 billion years in the Archean world, bacteria were the only forms of life. Algae or cyanobacteria learned to absorb water molecules, dining on hydrogen, but releasing oxygen as waste. Photosynthesis began. The world began to slowly fill with poisonous oxygen, but not right away, as it first combined with iron then, producing iron oxide that sank, that on the bottom lay in primitive seas, the world literally rusting away. After 2 billion years, the atmosphere had some oxygen. A new kind of cell arose. Some oxygen-using organisms with organelles produced an energy much more efficient. This was the endosymbiotic event of a mitochondrion, which made complex life possible. By a liberation of energy from food, feeding on nutrients we take in. We need them, but they don't need us, for without them we couldn't even live for 2 minutes. They don't even speak the same genetic language as the cells in which they live. These eukaryotes are old and unknown visitors within our homes, who've stayed on for 1 billion years. In another 1 billion years, they learn to form together into complex multicellular beings. Yet still, this world of the small was to ever live on and rule the world. At dinner, Louis Pasteur used a magnifying glass for searching for microbes in his food until invited no more. There are 100 quadrillion bacteria within us and AMP, upon us, ever grazing on our flesh and digesting our food bus. The earth is not our planet, but theirs. They let us live. They even purify our water and keep the soil productive. A single bacterial cell can generate 280,000 more a day. They can also share information, taking a piece away of genetic code from any other, anytime. They swim in a single gene pool, an invincible superorganism. They live in caustic lakes in Antarctica, in boiling mud, and even thrive 7 miles down in the Pacific Ocean, in sulfuric acid too, and in a 166-year-old bottle of beer, 2,000 feet underground in New Mexico maybe, and can even gorge themselves on plutonium nuclear. Bacteria were yet alive in a sealed camera lens, stowed on the moon for 2 years, but they seemed a bit slowed. Some were even found 2,000 feet below the Earth, dining on what's in rocks, like iron, sulfur, and dirt. Some frozen ones were even revived from the 3-million-year-old permafrost of Siberia. And even one older than the continents was resuscitated. A 250-million-year-old bacterium that had been trapped in a salt deposit hold. 2,000 feet underground in New Mexico, maybe.